Hey everybody, this is E from BitcoinKindergarten.com, also author of DeFi Crypto Assets Tracker on Amazon. So I think if you're new, hit the subscribe, the bell button, and the all. If you've been here before, smash the like, make a comment, ask me any questions. So I've been in crypto for a while, and the thing that I find is the number one reason people do not have crypto is because they are afraid of it. Anyone who understands crypto has some. There isn't anyone who understands it and is like, oh, I don't want that. You know, it's like oxygen. Like, oh yeah, I don't need that. It's for other people. No, I mean, crypto is amazing, and there's no really excuse not to own at least a small amount. So the number one fear is you have to have a lot of money to buy it, and you can buy even $1 worth of crypto on CashApp. Go to my, and click on my links below. I'm going to put them up after the stream, after I get home tonight. Number two, they think it's too hard and it's for people, smart people who are good at math. And that's why I'm here. I'm not a smart people good at math, although I do have glasses on. No, I'm not good at math at all. And I'm not a techie. I am an artistic, creative type. And did not even grow up with computers, so there. But even myself, I can buy Bitcoin. Somebody gave it to me as a gift, and that's how I got into it. And then also I was watching the 2018 bull run, where I was hanging out in Greece, and my friend is like, look, I just made $1,000, you know? And they kept showing me their phone. So that was exciting, you know, they would go spend it. That was so fun. So anyone can do it. You know, it's very easy to get on Coinbase. You just click on my link below, or go to one of my other videos and click on the link. It's not there yet. And you go to, you know, buy Bitcoin, you sign up. It's as easy as signing up for anything that you do. It's very safe. That's the next thing. Can your money get hacked? So when you buy on Coinbase, your money cannot get hacked. And if you lose your password, you can still get your money back, and it's insured like a bank. So it's pretty much impossible to lose your crypto on Coinbase, unless the whole American economy collapses and close, stuff like that. I think you'll have a little bit of warning. There is a way to safeguard against yourself against that, but that's a little bit more advanced. So a lot of people say, oh, it's a bubble, you know, and it's going to burst. And if you bought some last week, you know that the price has totally like crashed a lot. But if you look at the price over 13 years, it's going straight up, and it is the best performing asset of the decade, and probably of 20 years. So it's a bubble, you know, the price does go up and come down. You have to have a little bit of calm emotions, you know, for when a price comes down, because there is a volatility in it. There is a, you know, high risk because it's a brand new asset. It's not like, I mean, personally, I think Apple could go out of business before Bitcoin is no good. It's frankly how I feel. Elon Musk must feel that way, because he put, you know, $1.5 billion of his company's money into Bitcoin. So also people say, oh, it's for drug dealers and secret deals, and that's not true at all. In fact, the safest way to do drug deals is with cash money, because actually you can trace things on the blockchain, which is the kind of system that the Bitcoin uses in crypto. So, you know, it's not secret money. You know, unfortunately, some people try to make it secret money, but it's really not. So, I mean, if you're a big drug person, it's for big drug people, and the FBI can totally track them down. I don't think the FBI is going to bother tracking, you know, us down. I know some people do manage to keep their crypto quiet, but I'm not sure about all the details about that. Let's see, what else are people afraid of? losing money, because I hear so many people that lose money, but the only people who lose money are people who buy high and sell low. And I have a friend, she's done it twice. You know, I have actually quite a few friends who are like that. I guess that's a very common human trait. So you buy, say you bought at $50,000. You bought, say, $1,000 worth. You didn't buy 50,000. And then, you know, the price goes up to 70, but then it drops, and then it's 45. You know, and everyone sells. Oh my God! Or what if it dropped even more? 35. You know, selling. So these are the people that have lost money. And I have a friend, she did it again. She bought again, and then I called her last week because crypto is doing so well. I was like, "How's your crypto doing? Aren't you glad you bought some more?" Oh no, I sold it. I get scared. So if you're gonna get in crypto, you have to figure out how to manage your emotions and any kind of trading, and it's volatile. I'm just talking about Bitcoin right now. I'm not talking about the other coins. What else? People are afraid that they can't get their money and cash out and use their money when they need it, so they don't want to tie their money up. But actually on Coinbase, you can cash right out. Also on CashApp. Probably all of them you can cash out immediately and get your money immediately. Even way better than Robinhood. If you buy stocks on Robinhood, they make you wait a few days. Look at jackhammer in the background. What are the other fears? Just fears of those numbers, you know, because there's big numbers. Say if you buy $1,000 worth of Bitcoin, the numbers you're gonna have like 0.000092658. That's gonna be like your number. And a lot of people are just, they feel insecure and afraid and stupid when they see numbers like that. But don't worry, you'll get used to it. Just like everything that is new. I mean, that's the number one reason people are afraid of Bitcoin, is because it's new. And most people are afraid of things they're not familiar with. You know, this is why we have tribalism and wars. And, you know, who are those people? You know, because we're not familiar, that this person doesn't look like us, act like us, so we are afraid of them. It's the same with Bitcoin. It's the same with new activities. So you have to just think it over. Should I really be afraid of this? And then you look at Elon Musk, you look at, you know, if you go listen to like ALTCOIN Daily, they always give the updates on the latest in crypto news. And if you follow it for a while, you realize, wow, this is something that's worldwide. It's something that's growing in adoption every single day. It's being used. Everyone has it now. The banks, you know, everybody's getting into crypto. So you can see that very many people who have a lot of money, like banks and Elon Musk and Michael Saylor and Trudeau and these hedge funds are saying, you know, everyone should have a little crypto in their portfolio. 3, probably, you know, you might not even know the word portfolio or any of these words, which I did not know when I got into crypto. I studied a little trading. I studied little real estate. So I was like, you know what, I really need to make some real money and not just like nickels and dimes here. So study a little trading and you can learn some of the psychology. Most people's psychology is terrible at trading. Mine happens to be pretty good. You know what I do when the market goes down, like today, is I just do something else. You know, if I really felt like, I only sold my Bitcoin twice. I mean, I sold a couple of times to buy altcoins, and some maybe I really needed that money. You know, when it was up real high, when it goes up real high, pay a few bills. It's good to take profits at some point, but you don't have to. Some people don't, but I do. And so the only time I've ever sold it because I thought, oh no, it's going down, I don't want to lose my money, you know, like 2 times, and I immediately bought it back like within an hour. Probably lost a little bit of money each time. So I learned that lesson. Don't sell your Bitcoin unless it's way up and you just want to pay off some stuff. That's what I do. Or buy something or take some profits. So if you take some profits when it's high, say if you buy $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. If you bought $1,000 worth of Bitcoin a year and a half ago when it was at $3,000, that would be like, I don't know, worth like $10,000 now, something like that. Something like that. Anyway, not that good about. But so say, okay, now it's up to 10,000. You've made these amazing astronomical profits. So, you know, take 2,000 out, buy something, pay some bills, and then you only have 1,000 invested. So that way you really can't lose, you know, unless something black swan happens, you know, Bitcoin gets hacked or whatever. But it's 13 years, and it is the most stable network, the largest computer network in the world. And just learning about it day by day, you're going to feel more comfortable with it and more sure about it. Those of us who have been in Bitcoin for a while, like, we are not too pressed and scared about losing our money at all. So this was a good tweet somebody did yesterday, because they were saying, some people say, oh, well, Bitcoin is not backed by anything, you know. And then they pointed out, you know, the United States, our dollar hasn't been backed by anything since the 70s. So, and it's just paper, you know. Like, I would rather have an encrypted code that's verified on the biggest computer network in the world than a piece of paper, which you can lose. When you lose that, you know, you can't get it back. I just lost my Apple Pencil. It's gone. So crypto, you can also lose it, but not when you put it on Coinbase. And don't sense, that's like later when you start moving stuff around. I'm just trying to get people over that hump. You know, buy a little, buy $1 on CashApp, buy $20 on Coinbase, and then you'll, you know, once you own something, it's like you get to know it. Once you get to know it, you'll be like, oh, I wish I had bought more earlier. That's how much we, you know, we all are. Like, I mean, I was buying when it was at 3,000. I was like, gosh, you know, I wish I would have dropped everything and went and drove like DoorDash to make extra cash to put into crypto and Bitcoin. In fact, I did just like sign up with DoorDash because I don't want to spend any of my crypto. I want to keep it. I'm not in the taking profits quite yet. Also, I'm studying in the Ivy on Tech tax course, so I need to understand and know about taxes before I start cashing out too much. And so that's what I'm going to do. I wish I had thought of this before. I would be like a multi-millionaire. Multi. It's just I took a little bit of cash that I had and I put it in Bitcoin, but it does give you, you know, inspiration to go get more money so you can buy more crypto. Because like, say if I like do DoorDash and I make like $20 an hour, which to me is like nothing. I need to work for $20 an hour. I don't mean to insult if you're like in another country where that's a lot, but in the United States, it's really not much. Although many people work for a lot less. So I say $20 an hour, wear and tear on my car, etc. And but to me, in my mind, that $20 is more like $2,000, because it's pretty easy to take a $20 in crypto and turn it into $2,000. And I'm going to do a small group on trading smaller coins, just to show you how to do it and some of the philosophies in it. If you're interested in that, find my numbers on there and several things, my Google Voice number. You can text me or put in a message. I'm going to make a small group where we kind of teach some people, okay, this is how we make some real money too in the alt. Not financial advice, also possible to lose that money. It's very much more high risk. So as you know, high risk, high reward, which is why we're making so much in Bitcoin, because we are the early adopters. Of course, if you bought Ford Motor Company right now, you'd probably be losing money, you know. So Bitcoin used to be brand new. Now it's not quite in the brand new stage, but it's still new. You're still early, and most people are expecting it to go to at least 100,000 this year. Many people are expecting 300,000. We tend to be optimistic in crypto, so you know, I really couldn't say, and of course, nobody knows. So that's it. I got to go do some errands, and I seriously am going to do DoorDash, because that money is going to multiply. So it's worth it, you know? It's worth it. And while I go, this is my plan, just going to use my iPad and study my tax course. I studied Ireland Tech Academy, studied blockchain, decentralized finance. I got a link in my other thing too. You can sign up too. It's pretty amazing. It's good to really understand the stuff. And Ivan, these courses are very simple, and they're for everyone. You know, a lot of people, English isn't even their first language. I love Ivan. He's my guru. He's helped me totally change my life and financially, and he's amazing. And I love his courses. So take his courses. If you don't have a job you like in this life, I actually have already jobs that I love. You can learn programming, and it's actually quite simple. I think blockchain programming is supposedly easier than a lot of other kind of programming, yet it's way better paid because almost nobody knows how to do it. Like even today, gosh, I talk so much, but so say even today you go to university and you're taking programming, your teachers are going to be like 40, 50, 60, or even 30 years, or even 25. But most of them do not know blockchain programming because it's new. And since they don't know it, this is the same in finance. I have so many friends who went to very amazing universities, just graduated, you know, graduate school for business. They don't know the first thing about blockchain. And I'm like, you don't know anything about business, because what's coming very soon into the business world, to the financial world, into the computer programming world is blockchain, because it is a far superior, amazing technology. It's far superior financially, far superior in every way. So that's why you don't know what it is, because you know what your teacher says, oh yeah, well that's, you know, it's very uncertain, or oh, it can get hacked, oh, it's a bubble, oh, that's for criminals. When people are saying that to you, it means they don't know anything about it. And if they knew, they would like light up and they'd be like, oh yeah, you know, start talking crypto, you know? So when people don't know, they say this thing, and even though professors and you are now, you know, 18 years old studying in university, you're getting very old knowledge. So I like Ivan. I don't know how old he is. I don't know if he's 30 yet, but he's still, you know, a genius, and he's got a YouTube channel for I don't know how many years now, 4 or 5, and he makes it easy, you know. So everything's online now. Frankly, you could just go to Ivan on Tech Academy and learn blockchain programming. It's like the #1 wanted thing on LinkedIn. You can start earning top salaries just from watching some videos, answering a few questions, and doing some, you know, making some simple programs and being held. He's such a, you know, he holds your hand, you know, like that's the one thing about like Ivan and a lot of people in crypto, which is different from the university. That's like a very old way of thinking, where people are like, oh, I'm so much smarter than everybody, you know, and they make it hard for you to learn, because if they showed you how easy it was, then you'd be like, oh, why are they paying you so much? So that's a little bit like Ivan, like he's showing, you know what, it is not that hard. You can do it, and he's not like making it like over everyone's head, you know. So you can learn blockchain and you can go to university, and then you can be like, oh, I know this, and you guys are all dumb. But that's just part of the scholarly world, which, you know, there's a lot of, it's old, you know, like people don't learn fast, people don't change, they don't get the new knowledge in, because everyone's just holding on to their positions, and you have to write papers, and things have to, you know, go through so many processes, and everybody's resisting, all the old people are resisting, you know, the chairmen of the boards, this, that, and the other. That's why the internet is so amazing. So we don't need a chairman of the board. Even blockchain is so amazing. You know, you can go make as much money as you want, and there's not somebody like giving you a job interview. You know, you just get on your phone and do it yourself. So it's awesome. I gotta go get my car inspected and then go do my driving. See you guys.